Yo, pay attention. Them people out to get us, we at risk to their ambition. Cause we were not conditioned for this different way of living. We turning the sheep. This my Arabic explanation. Gotta learn the Kashiff. I inherited dedication. I ain't turning the cheek. I'm a field nigga. Blood on the back of my heels, I'ma still get you. Abruptly clapping my steel, I'ma still hit you. Covering up my tracks in the field, I'm a real nigga. Energy thick in my chest. These politics and these rappers just optimistically guess. I'm the truth like Devin and I don't miss like Steph. I got kids in the heavens with rotten ribs in my flesh. Jump out the sky like my lineage and share the soul of the prophet. Read the Quran when I seen it, now I'd rather grow my deposit. No record deal, but let's reveal what the rest conceal. Blessed with extra skills just to confess the real.
Yo, welcome to PodKash. This is my very first episode, and of course, I got a special guest, my guy.
Richie Fontane in the building. Pretty Richie, of course, for the ladies, a.k.a. Mr. Don't Ever Call Me Again.
And I got my co-host, man.
Short and simple, man. Ammo. I live me.
Yeah, so to those that know me, I've been here for years and years. You need to start a podcast. I mean, everybody say that. You know, everybody think they can start a podcast. But I do believe it was time for me to show the world what I'm capable of doing. So it's only right. But I want to start off with a boom. So I got a special guest. I got who I'm fond of. I got who I think is extremely talented. We have a good rapport. We've had some type of a relationship throughout the years, social media. And I just hit him up and was like, man, I think it's time for us to create some content, man. So Richie, man, what you been up to?
You know me, man. Making people laugh. Avoiding the police, because I'm a black man. And taking care of my dog, most important thing.
That's what's up, man. I got a question, because my whole life people told me I was funny, you know, but I never considered myself a comedian, you know. But people always tell me I was funny. How do you balance that? Like, because I know there's some critics, like, this nigga's not a comedian. Like, he's funny, but he ain't no damn comedian.
Well, of course, to people who, of course, met me from the internet, I started in stand-up. So my first anything that was funny was me doing stand-up comedy. I went up there, did an hour for my first show, scariest thing ever. I was like, okay, this works out. I kept it up. Yeah. I've always, of course, been told I was funny, but at that point in time, it was like, all right, well, people have been telling me my whole life. So let me see if I really am or not. You went up there and, of course, gave it a shot. As far as goes now, you know, that's somebody's opinion. Don't too much, of course, matter to me. But you're not just gonna say crazy shit like you not funny. Like, come the fuck on. Like, don't. You can say something like, oh, I don't think that was funny. Yeah. But don't be a dickhead about it. Like, be clear. I'm hilarious.
Nah, that's facts. We used to follow each other on Twitter. What happened to that account?
That's not important. I had a tweet that blew up, man, and some girl said something to me, and it was stupid as fuck, because the tweet was a joke anyway. Yeah. So it was like, my initial tweet was a joke. I don't even know why I should feel something towards the joke that I made. But it was a random person as well. She replied to the tweet. It was like really direct. It was like, damn, girl, I don't even fucking know you. And then I told her to go. I told her to go die, and they Twitter didn't take that as kindly as I typed it. I typed it with a smile on my face, though, and I feel like they should take that shit into consideration. It worked out for the better.
Nah, the internet, the trolls, and it's funny because I'm considered a troll to a lot of people, but it's some people out there that, man, they take the cake. I'm like, nah.
I'm one of those people who just click on a viral thread and just get the reading comments.
Yeah, man.
People wake up to argue. This shit is great.
Speaking of apps, I think Twitter's the best app.
By far.
They get all the information first, all the jokes.
Jokes by far.
Twitter fire. That's how we kind of met. But the funny thing is, you started out doing like videos in your car. Yeah. And they used to blow up on Twitter. You know, they get retweeted a lot, so I would see them. But when my wife and my sisters and my friends started messaging me the videos, I'm like, this nigga really got something. Yeah. You know, like he really owned something, man. So how'd that feel for you?
That's an amazing feeling to me, man. Honestly, it's the notion of finally getting the shit that could be real, the recognition of it. I've, like I said, of course, the first thing I did was stand up, but that was years fucking ago. Yeah. Some years ago. So finally, of course, after all the content that I've uploaded to the internet, one of them hit and then another one hit and then it was like, oh, it works out. So for people to be like, hey man, your shit is tight, it feels fucking great. Finally, nigga, you see it.
Yeah, you was in your car for a lot of motherfucking time. I just want to say that. Like, you spend a lot of time in your car. Like,
I go out there and treat it like my office. I'm gonna go to work real quick. I get out when I'm done.
I remember another convo we had. I don't know if you remember this. You had tweeted something and was like, and I'm only giving this backstory to give y'all an idea of how our relationship kind of, was built. You had mentioned something about your manager. You was about to whoop your manager ass at the time because you was working. And I was like, man, that's wild. And you was like, man, fuck this job, along those lines. Yeah. So I messaged you and I was like, bro, whatever you do not go back to that job. Yeah. I was like, man, you got something dope and you need to tackle it full speed and just continue to create content.
That's crazy. You know what? I vividly remember that conversation. I quit.
And I'm taking some credit. I'm taking some credit for a little bit of your knowledge, man.
I fuck with that.
I remember that, and I'm like, man, I hope this dude really take off and really do what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, that's when I was driving. I was still driving.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Someone violated me, did some off the wall shit, and then I literally blamed it on me. I said, well, okay, well, I was making good money too. I was making some fucking money. He played me, and it was too much, and it was. Finally, my actual job got in the way of what I was trying to do anyway. Yeah. I had to actually cancel and not take a couple of comedy joints earlier that year. Yeah. So finally, it was like, all right, you're getting in the way, and it was. I mean, I would have made maybe like $500 total from everything that I missed out on. Yeah. But the fact of it is, I was missing out on it. So once that was my job was actually getting in the way of this shit, I was like, oh, it's even easier. And then they played me, and I quit.
Yeah, you did the right thing. You did the right thing, bro. Like, definitely, man. So how is you touring? I mean, I've been seeing a lot. How is the touring going? Like, how are you recognized, like, universally? Like, have people really coming out and, knowing who you are? Yeah, man. It's an amazing feeling. I've had, of course, have a show, i.e., let's say I had a show in Cleveland. And everybody in Cleveland showed out, but it was this group of people from Detroit. Yeah. They was like, hey, man, we drove all the way from Detroit to see you, blah, blah, blah. Nah, that's dope. And I was like, goddamn, a couple years ago, niggas wouldn't drive 10 minutes to see me. So it's an amazing feeling, man. To go city to city, and, of course, people not only, of course, recognize me, but literally come to the event for me. That's dope. Comedy show or whatever be the case, to see me. It's great. I'm happy, of course, that's super dope. That's super dope. How's Tawanda doing? Raise the hell for usual. I actually got to deal with that real soon. Actually, tomorrow. So raise the hell per usual, but still aligning herself with all the girls who cheer her on, which is fucking crazy. Because I'm only showing her to be crazy. So. Yeah, I was watching one of your interviews about how you kind of came up with the name, and I thought that was funny as hell. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that whole thing, man. I still. When I track back to it, and I think I'm happy I kept that shit, because it all foiled in. Yeah. All right. We've been a little, real interviewee. Let's get to the nitty gritty. There you go. Off camera, we had a nice debate about our Lakers. We are Laker fans. Yeah. So how you feel about us, man? What we gonna do? I think y'all, I'm gonna be real. Y'all can't be this sold on Westbrook making one fucking bad. Like, y'all treat this bad year, man, because I've never seen disrespect like, when everybody told Melo he couldn't play basketball no more. That shit was crazy, but whatever. And now Westbrook, he had a bad year for Westbrook, not for NBA niggas. Go look at his stats. There's niggas who never got that in their whole career. Never averaged this bad fucking numbers a season that he just had. And it wasn't bad number season. He had bad turnovers. And he missed bad shots. I had bad turnovers. I missed bad shots. And then, of course, we make the fucking play. On a regular basis, too. Fuck off. Didn't he lead the league? Only person that he actually beat was James Harden. I think in turnovers. Yeah, which is outrageous. But he's always been high turnovers as well. We know that too. Y'all trying to highlight shit that we already knew to help substantiate the argument that he's now can't play ball or something. It hit different when you ain't getting triple doubles. Well, it hit different when you playing for LA. It's magnified. Everything. It hit different when you playing with fucking LeBron James. And that's the issue. My issue with Westbrook is I'm still a Westbrook fan. Why come over here and just give us your worst season? We're not even talking about the right shit when it comes to the Lakers. Why is this light-skinned nigga getting no blame? Nah, that's facts.
This is the prime of your career. Do y'all understand LeBron James is 30-7 now?
I've never heard LeBron say, I'm passing the keys to anybody. He said it on several occasions, and he still
Anthony Davis
fucking
is
holds those keys.
28. No,
I think he might be 29, about to be 30. If I'm wrong,
okay, cool.
Please correct me.
So we all are aware. This is the prime of an NBA player's career, no? Especially when you're all-world talent. Please understand, when Anthony Davis is healthy, he's a top 5 player in the NBA.
Without question.
But when is he healthy? He is who he is.
Hey,
and that's why he's not getting any blame.
That's a myth, too.
That's bullshit.
No, and don't get me wrong. He's not the healthiest player. But a lot of people call him Mr. Glass.
He's
Kawhi Leonard is Mr. Glass.
He's missed they've missed.
Kawhi
Him
Leonard
and
has
Paul George have
championships
missed more games than him.
that aren't in the bubble.
So we disrespecting.
What else you gotta say?
We disrespecting the bubble.
Man, that
Here
was a
we
cool
go.
championship.
Here we
It
go.
was a real championship. It was cool.
Oh, my
Niggas,
God.
because how is real NBA players playing real NBA basketball and does not equate to a real NBA championship?
I said it was real.
I think that's the most difficult way to play basketball.
not.
Because there's no help
No, it's
from the
not.
crowd.
You don't need no help. These are
If
professionals.
you go to Boston
God.
and somebody call you a basketball bouncing monkey nigga and then and nobody can say shit to you in the bubble.
Okay, here you go. You're a professional comedian, right?
Fair.
Do you need the crowd?
Hell yeah.
No. Because when you do videos on the internet, there's
granted,
no crowd.
But that's okay.
That doesn't take away from how funny you are.
What you just stated is I'm a professional comedian. So right then and there, I'm not even fucking doing comedy. This is content to me. The shit I put on the internet, I can, just how you say you spend a lot of time in a car, I can dead ass sit in that car until I decide that shit is funny. Y'all don't know how long I'm in there.
That's a good rebuttal.
No, it's not, and I'll tell you why. It's the issue that people who have been doing comedy for 20 plus years before actually, the social media content got heavy.
Yeah.
This is why they have a lack of respect, is because you should treat it like it's comedy and not just content, because that is going to give you more validity in those stand-up streets.
The argument is based on how you want to be viewed as far as goes a comedian.
Agreed.
And comedians, a nigga that stands on that stage does not want to be viewed and regarded as someone who is a internet. Like when people say, "Oh, you the nigga from? Are you the funny nigga from TikTok?" Whatever be the case, I'm happy to be recognized. I don't want you to think of me as no fucking TikToker.
Yeah.
True.
So that to me is content creation. I don't want to be synonymous with an app. I want you to know my name.
See, I agree with the content side, because I look at somebody like Dave Chappelle. Of course, he's a comedian, but the nigga is articulate and he always has a message. He's not always fucking funny. Half the time he on the stage, I'm learning.
Yeah, he's literally talking
I'm
to you
like,
about some
this
shit,
nigga
yeah.
right here is deep.
But we didn't know that until recently. That don't matter. Like,
Well, I
he's
mean,
still a comedian, though.
Fair.
Yeah, he is.
Whether
but
he's on stage and he's doing an 8-minute soliloquy about somebody standing on somebody's neck, he's still a comedian. Like that, you kind of shifting the argument a little bit.
I'm not shifting it. I was going back on what he said about he's creating content. Like, it don't always have to be funny. And you was like,
But whether he's doing stand up or whether he's on the internet, he's still making people laugh. So at the core of it, I'm saying you're still a comedian,
Okay.
a professional comedian. Like, so
That's
I mean,
a-
I'm saying we could give it a different spinoff and say it's content, but it's comedian
I let you
content.
niggas track me off. I'm blaming AD. Back to what I was saying about the Lakers. That light-skinned nigga needs to be on a court.
He need to
You
cut
are
them dreads and
28,
braids.
29, 30 years old. I fully understand this is reality. Of course, that's the situation. But please be real. If that motherfucker at least plays 60 games last season, we make the playoffs.
Oh, for sure.
Because they learn how to play with each other. And I know this might sound crazy. I know this might sound crazy to everybody. But I was listening to LeBron James talk, and he was like, if we were on the court, it would have worked out. And again, that's crazy. But LeBron James said that it would have worked. So I'm going to trust his opinion before
Okay,
a
but
random
LeBron James
motherfucker
also
on it.
said not one, not two, not three,
He got two, though.
not four.
He said not one.
Nah, he kept going. He didn't stop at
He
not
did
four.
say not one. And he got two.
His word ain't holding up much
Coming
validity.
off as a LeBron hater.
No. I'm coming off as I'm gonna give you the real stuff when y'all just want to kind of paint the picture
But I
for the
think
Lakers
you,
that
I
make
think
it
you should.
sound
I
good.
think we should give
High
LeBron
expectations.
James grace.
He said, I think we can win, not one. He said, I think we can win, not one, not two, not three. He went to
So
eight.
now we're gonna
I don't
say
think
he
that
said
nigga
a
said
caveat
think.
word.
Nah,
of
that
think.
nigga
He
didn't say
think.
think. He
You see what I'm
said
saying?
think.
You see what I'm saying?
Don't make. Hey, I'm gonna need you to edit it, and I need you to pull it up.
He didn't say, I don't think not
He said,
one.
with this core, I think we can win, not one, not two. That's
Niggas
the
wrong
truth.
every day, B. I ain't tripping.
But it is what it is. But I think the Lakers. Okay, let me ask you this: I ain't gonna lie, I'm out. I'm out on Westbrook. I mean, I would love for him to prove me wrong. I feel like if LeBron is able to lead Russell Westbrook to an NBA championship, that is the greatest achievement in sports history.
Fuck.
So let me ask you this. I'm out on him. I'm done with it. My nigga 37, 38 now. Like, come on, I ain't got time for this experiment.
Correct.
Give me your best trade scenario right now.
It was the Nets. It was Brooklyn because that puts him with Kyrie Irving. What LeBron James need is, he showed us. He needs another motherfucker who can score already.
I love the Nets trade because on
The
paper,
Nets trade was perfect.
on paper is
and the money worked out.
I actually look at the Pacers trade better. It's more depth. If we could somehow swing Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, you're giving us depth. You're giving us a shooter. LeBron loves shooters.
You think we lacking depth?
Definitely. Let me name the roster right
Last year we had was it Kent Bazemore, Ellington. He never touched the field. Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah.
I said the field, the court. Kendrick Nunn. Rondo, of course, was on the team for a minute. Westbrook.
That's not depth if you're not producing.
Your team is full of role
Granted,
players.
no, that's what I'm saying. So my problem was the motherfuckers didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I think.
So putting them on the court is you hope for the best.
But I think Buddy Hield, first of all, he's top
proven,
three in shooting. He go knock down them threes.
Buddy Hield's gonna work, yeah.
Miles Turner's a great defender. You put him out there in the 5 because AD do not want to fucking play the 5, which I don't understand, nigga. You 7'12". Play the 5,
He was a guard
bro.
until he hit a crazy growth
That
spurt.
don't matter.
That don't got nothing to do
Yes,
with
it
the
does
NBA.
matter.
He came in the league as a power forward center, one or the other, but he's been playing big. Majority of his success is him playing big. I don't care about what he did in elementary
All
school.
of your successes, you being big. In college, you
in
were
college,
big.
In college only, I watched it specifically.
Bro, that's how he got
AD got to the
drafted.
league and started shooting.
He started shooting like
He is
4 or
a
5
big,
seasons
bro.
ago.
Majority
How
of
long
his
he been in the
buckets,
league?
majority of his buckets are in the
like
paint.
10. He got 8 to 10 now.
Majority of his buckets in the paint. What are you talking about?
Most of his buckets are in the paint. He
Oh, you
can't.
wanna,
He's a really good
Horrible
shooter.
points. Now you want to double down.
That's fucked
the late. Listen, y'all are full of role players. You need a player like
We're
Kyrie.
not full of role players.
We're not full of role players.
Y'all are full of them. I ain't saying they good ones. Nigga, they just role players. At this point, Westbrook is a role player.
The Mavs are full of
He's
The
not a-
Mavericks got one player. You know that.
Okay. What are you
1.5
saying?
now with,
What are you saying?
With the guy
We got a
that
guy
came-
who's a little bit better.
that came from the Rockets. They
Christian
just-
Wood.
No, well, no,
He
but
don't
Dinwiddie,
even know how to block.
I said
but
1.5.
Dinwiddie's a decent player, though. He's a decent player. You all you need. But see, that's the problem is, what is their system?
The Mavs system.
No. The Lakers.
LeBron is the system.
That's the problem.
How is LeBron James your problem? Look, if LeBron James is my biggest problem, perfect.
Yes.
That's not what I'm saying, bro.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying
you got a mic.
if it's just gonna be him penetrating and dishing for the rest of the time, that's not gonna keep flying, bro.
That's literally
and,
what Luka
and you're
does.
gonna have
That's
to.
literally what Luka
That's
does.
literally
And
what
Luka don't got no
does.
championship. So
Okay,
what's your point?
But I'm saying you don't have a problem when Luka does it.
I do got a problem with it.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, I do. He's not winning a championship like that.
Ever.
And the only way he's gonna have to do it, only way he's gonna be able to do it is if he upgrades players significantly. Because you got to have players that are gonna be 40 to 45% from the 3-point line whenever you dish it out, and guys that can lock up on defense. Otherwise, you spinning your wheels. Westbrook ain't finna do it. AD ain't gonna do it because you can't depend on him to stay healthy.
What I wanted from the reason I wanted the Nets trade is because it was some way to get Steph in there. Or Steph in there.
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to
and
that.
to him,
That type of player.
When nobody's that's why I think honestly Brooklyn, if Steve Nash learned how to fucking coach right, they probably should be really dangerous.
You're
this
spinning
year.
your wheels with that.
With a healthy, if Ben Simmons can play basketball
Bro,
on the defensive end,
I'm gonna say this.
then they're a terror.
I was hoping that Kyrie ended up in LA or just traded or KD got traded.
I wanted that nigga gone.
And we've been honest.
Dog, they are
gonna be a
dangerous.
problem.
Look,
Best team on paper.
after
the Brooklyn Nets.
don't need him to
look,
shoot.
so after what the Celtics did to him, I said, okay, cool.
Yeah.
We seen y'all problems. They just fixed all of those.
All of them.
Now they got a fucking all-world defender. Ben Simmons is an all-world defender.
Tatum or Brown.
My man, he's taking him.
Somebody's locked
Jason
up.
Tatum has to now up his game again from that first level. He leveled up and then he ran into stuff and said, no, you ain't good. You ain't shit yet. He got to level up again. And he's not gonna be able to do that to Kevin Durant again. What they just did to Kevin Durant, we'd never seen before, really.
I agree.
And
That's
it's
not
easy
gonna
to
happen
do when
again.
it's just him.
It's really easy to do
Because you
it.
can't count that team.
Kyrie, and that first, you remember the first game, they won that by the stroke of fucking luck. Those games were really, 2 of those games were really close. They fucked them up. 2 of those games were really close. If Ben Simmons can come out here and give me 6 to 8 points,
Yes.
because you don't got to
He
do
gonna walk.
it.
He gonna facilitate the floor.
He's going to get 6 to 8 assists. He's going to get 6 to 8 rebounds. And he's going to lock one of you niggas the fuck up. He's a power
give you that.
forward
I give you
who
that.
can pass. He's literally LeBron James that can't score.
That's what he's always been.
He's LeBron, but without the scoring,
Exactly.
and he's not as smart.
Which is still
yeah,
dangerous.
which is crazy.
So let's make a quick transition. But before we go, let me get your finals picks. NBA.
I'm biased.
Well, no,
I take the bias out.
Better not say Lakers.
Let me put my bias
I'm gonna
first.
pick the LA
I'm gonna
every
put my
time.
bias first.
Let's not be biased.
LeBron fixed this. It's the Lakers and the Nets, to be real. Worst case scenario, LeBron don't fix this. We get kicked out in the second round. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take Steph and them back.
Okay. I say if LeBron fixed this, of course. If LeBron fixed this. That's a big ass if.
If.
But I got Milwaukee coming out the East, and I got the Clippers, if healthy, coming out the West. Niggas sleeping on the
I'm gonna just say it. Y'all like Giannis way more than I believe is
Thank you.
necessary.
Thank you.
I just listen.
He's not beating
He's
Brooklyn if
not.
Brooklyn is
He's
on.
not.
It's not even
that.
going to be close.
And you know why
either.
he's not that? He just fucking showed
not gonna be
y'all.
close.
The one time he didn't have everything that he needed, it didn't work. Every time he don't have what he need, it don't work.
He was really only missing
What did he
Middleton.
need?
Exactly.
He was only really missing
the
Middleton,
one
who
time
was
he
a
didn't
great
have
player.
He
Middleton.
went to 7 games without Middleton.
What the fuck that got to do with
what?
it? You lost.
You still lost, bro.
We could do 6 games. We could do 5 games. We could do 4 games. It's an L.
In Boston is not Brooklyn if they're healthy.
No, not
That's
at all.
a completely
Boston is better
different.
than Brooklyn.
No, they're not.
I
Not if
think
they healthy.
No, because Jason
Bro,
Tatum.
if you got Kyrie,
Jason Tatum,
KD,
Jason
Simmons-
Tatum really hasn't proven that he won't disappear.
But listen, I'm saying Boston is better than Brooklyn. I'm talking about last year. I'm not talking about
Yeah,
the
yeah, of
upcoming
course.
season. I'm
Of
not talking
course.
about the
Okay.
upcoming season.
They swept them.
Yeah,
That's
but
not-
I'm
way
saying-
better. Yeah,
I don't know, man. I think Milwaukee. I think Giannis is the best. So you don't think Giannis is the best player in the league? Who the best player in the
I
league?
think he's the most dominant for sure.
he's
that
completely.
means best to me.
I think.
ain't
I
arguing
think.
you.
I
I'm
think.
saying
The.
I
I
think he's the most
think. I
dominant
think
for sure.
Joker.
You just trying to go away from the facts. That's
No,
what
well, here's my thing. The nigga is just big
Richie,
and
can I stop you real quick, bro? And I'm gonna say this respectfully. This nigga we talked on a different podcast. This nigga just talked about all these numbers that Jokic did and why this nigga was the best player in the league. Now he's going the complete opposite, and now we go say,
I just
don't do
because
that.
he okay.
You did
So
say
Joker
that.
is far more talented than Giannis,
Since-
right?
since
He's far
Giannis-
more talented than
Since
Giannis,
Giannis
right?
won the championship, I've said he's the best. Ain't no way in hell I said Jokic is better than Giannis. That's a motherfucking lie.
We was talking about the MVP.
No, we were arguing about the MVP case. Giannis was hurt at the beginning of the season. His numbers wasn't there. I said the MVP was Jokic. I never said he was better than Giannis. I would never say that. That is a lie. And he's
think-
white.
okay.
I
So-
think, and he's white.
That has a lot to do with his argument.
I think Joker's better than him. I think Luka's better than him.
Luka is better than Giannis.
Yes.
Don't play with me.
I'm
crazy.
tell Giannis. The reason Giannis is this good is because of literally his stature.
You saying with conviction in
And
your
I-
heart you don't think Luka better than Giannis?
It's not
without a flicker.
Bro,
I think Luka has potential.
What doesn't Luka do better than Giannis besides dunk the ball?
That's a lie. That's a lie. He's
Come
dominant.
on.
I almost walked off.
He's dominant, bro.
Which camera can I throw this bottle at?
trolling, bro? You gotta stop trolling. You gotta stop
But
trolling.
are you not saying Luka's not dominant because we've watched
He's not
him?
as dominant as
Did
Giannis.
we didn't just watch what he did to the Suns?
you
He
see-
didn't dominate the
First
Suns.
of all, Luka plays no fucking defense. It's not
Okay.
even. Giannis is a great
His
defender.
defense, his lack of defense means
Y'all
more.
are saying
Means
this
more.
Nigga is better than the nigga that won the MVP and the Defensive Player of the Year. Only 2 other niggas did that, and that's Hakeem and Jordan. And y'all saying Luka's better than him? No MVPs. He just finally got to the conference finals.
He finna
couldn't
win
get-
MVP
he
this
couldn't
year.
get-
Because
He
you
finna
know,
win
look,
MVP this
but
year.
here's
No, I've never said
and
that.
the reason
I've never said, I didn't even
he
like
can
Luka
win.
too.
Luka can win MVP every season he play basketball. The reason these are the facts is because you just said he won the defensive MVP and the NBA championship same year, right?
Nah,
Cool.
he didn't win the championship. But
Okay,
he
my
did win
apologies.
the other
Nonetheless, okay, cool.
Year before, yeah.
Luka wins MVP without question if he has a 60-win team. If he got a 58-win team, he wins MVP. Luka wins
fault is that?
Luka wins an NBA championship last season
Whose fault is
if he
that?
got Chris fucking
Wasn't
Middleton.
Oh, now Chris Middleton's good. Oh,
I said Chris Middleton. I said from the beginning.
See, nobody said he was
from the
bad.
beginning.
Nobody said Chris Middleton was bad.
No, I said from the beginning. I said from the beginning. I said from the beginning. The reason Giannis to me isn't like that because without Chris Middleton, he's shown you that he can just take you to 7 games. I don't give a fuck about 7 games when you lose it.
that's crazy. I've never seen Chris Middleton get flowers. That's crazy.
And that's y'all fucking fault. This nigga just showed you why he deserved
He's
it.
an NBA player. He's
They gave him 150 million. He don't deserve no fucking flowers.
If Luka had Middleton, no, I think Chris Middleton is
On
decent.
that team, he's
I
a
think
solid number
solid,
2.
But I think it's because of Giannis is over there. That's
I'm not
you
saying
think
nothing bad.
Middleton's solid because of
I'm not
Giannis?
saying nothing bad about
That's what I
Giannis.
just said.
I'm not saying nothing bad about
You
Giannis.
get the same results if you put Middleton in
I
Dallas.
disagree.
I don't
You
think
talking
he-
about
Okay, no, it's cool.
results.
Just switch the players. Just put Luka on Milwaukee. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to see how
They
that
win
works.
70 fucking games.
Nah, because you don't have a
In the East? In the East?
In the East,
In the East, my guy?
Sleeping on the East. The East is not as trash.
it's
as
3
it used to be.
teams.
Come on, bro. Niggas
It's
make the
13 in the
playoffs.
West.
Niggas make the 8th and 7th seed with losing records in the East. What are you talking about?
You can get literally, and you know better. You don't sit here like we don't know basketball. You win 40 games in the East, you're a playoff team.
The reason
Exactly.
why Milwaukee was able to win that championship in 2021 is because of Giannis' ability to play defense. He completely
No.
stopped.
Giannis
Aiden.
made free throws, and the
he
nigga
played
was actually
great
making
defense.
shots.
He played. You don't remember the block on Aiden? You don't remember the blocks he was
All
Yeah,
getting?
he
this
was
stuff
going
is
crazy.
cool, but if that nigga don't
shit matters. It's not
listen,
cool.
the nigga went like 15 for 15 in the finals in a game. Nigga, if he misses half of those like he normally does,
Like he normally
they don't
does.
win that game. He had to knock
I'm
down
not
free throws and
I'm not
regular
wiping
shots, bro.
off nothing that you're saying that's accredited to Giannis's game. I'm saying his literal. All you saying is he's a better defender than Luka Doncic, and that's it.
That's a lot, though. That's a huge difference.
Right,
Him
but
being
so
able to defense
shooting,
can change.
passing, they rebounding is essentially the same, but Giannis he's a fucking center to be real. But since you play power forward, you should average more rebounds than me because you're 7 fucking foot. Whatever be the case. And you play under the basket. They don't even have the same game.
That's crazy.
He has more.
Listening, because I'm just waiting for him to tell a lie. I just wanted to hear the rebuttal on this.
First of all,
There's literally nothing this man does better than him outside of defend.
but that's a
And dunking.
huge difference, though. Y'all don't understand.
And Luka
y'all
can
don't
dunk.
Y'all don't value barely.
I said he's the
Y'all
most.
don't
I said he's the
value
most dominant
defense.
player.
Just say it. Can I
No,
get-
that's
can-
not
can
true.
I value no. That's a
That's
lie.
not true.
That's a
But
huge
that don't
fucking
automatically
lie.
make him better than
That don't
Luka,
make
'cause he
that don't
played
automatically
defense,
make
bro.
you better
All
than
does
me.
is step backs. That's
That
All
nigga
Luka
said,
does
"Oh,
is-
so we're not gonna talk about nothing in the
Listen,
paint."
Listen,
He got a
all
post
did-
up game
all he
now.
did-
Giannis don't even got no back to the basket
I
game.
love Luka. Let me be clear. I love Luka Doncic,
And I love Giannis.
He's
I
just
think
not-
I think the kid is
he's
amazing.
Not on the same level as Giannis.
All he did
yet.
was take down the Phoenix
I'm
Suns.
sorry. That's a
And
lot, though. That's he took down Chris Paul.
no, I'm not. You're not. You're
Giannis,
not catching what I'm
and
about
Luka
to
just
say.
did, and
You're
Luka
not
did the
catching what I'm
same
about
thing
to
the
say.
following, and Luka did the same thing
No.
to a better team.
That's
the
my
following
point, though. I
season.
wasn't downplaying it. I'm saying all he did was with that roster take down the best, technically what was supposed to be the best team in the West,
Yes.
and then take the champions, the 6.
What up?
That's not
Keep in
nothing
mind,
small,
please understand.
bro.
Please understand. The Suns had a better team, and Luka's team is far
Put it like
worse
this:
than
Giannis don't
Giannis's
do that in the
team.
West.
I'll
Giannis
give
don't
you
do
that.
this in the West.
I get-
You know the Bucks are a better
If you
team.
put Giannis, if you put
I
the
say
Bucks
you
in the
switching.
West, do they do that?
No.
Nigga said Brian couldn't win no championship in the West.
Niggas,
We
look,
ain't
just
talking about
again,
LeBron, though.
don't put
LeBron's a
LeBron
different
James'
animal,
name
bro.
in nothing.
Giannis is on his way.
No, he's not, bro.
LeBron James went to the NBA Finals
He not-
8
he-
times
he's
in a
never gonna be
row.
LeBron, but I'm saying he's on his way.
He's on his way to what?
To doing some amazing things and putting himself in the conversation as one of the best players.
Kevin Durant not
he is
retiring
one of the
soon.
best players.
He
He's
is.
already better than Kevin Durant.
Bro,
Giannis
you
is already better than
tweaking,
Kevin Durant.
bro. You
I'm
are
sorry.
tweaking, bro.
I'm sorry.
That's recency bias, bro. Like that's
It's not. It's the fact he beat him. I don't
at
care
what?
About, I don't care
Defend,
about
defending again.
He beat him. He beat him. That's all that matters.
Okay, who had the better team that year?
He
We know
always
who had
has the better team
Bucks had a better team, easy.
every
They
time.
had James
What you
Harden
mean
and Kyrie
how?
Irving. They had James Harden
And who
Kyrie Irving.
else?
Joe Harris.
James Harden was a bystander, bro. Stop acting like he really was contributing to that team.
No, I don't play. I don't play those semantics. He was on the team.
If you're on
James
the floor-
Harden.
if you're on
Yeah,
the
James
floor,
Harden.
It is what it is. I'm
Yeah.
not doing that. If
I
you're
ain't
on the
going.
floor, it matters.
don't
Now,
have
if he
to.
didn't suit up,
You don't have to.
I might consider it, but he was on the floor. Anyways,
You're-
I won this one. We gonna see.
No, but this is the thing. He'll say that, right? But then we'll go to the Miami Heat team, and then he'll say that's why
always
Bron never
wanna
played
go-
on a super team because Dwayne Wade wasn't a superstar at that point. Well, he was on the floor.
I never
so
said that.
You did say that, bro.
Oh my God, where is the footage? I
We'll-
never said
we'll
Dwayne
easily
Wade
pull
wasn't
that
a
up,
superstar.
bro.
I'm sorry, wait.
I'm
When-
talking about at the time that they played together.
No, Wade.
When was D Wade not a superstar?
He won a championship. He was a superstar.
You said basically that Dwayne Wade wasn't who he was no more.
What I said, you twisted my words. I said
Superstar, he
I
has to be a
said
superstar.
LeBron makes these teams super teams. That's what I said.
You said okay, so you said LeBron's never played on a super team because Dwayne Wade.
I said I have a hot take that LeBron never played on a super team, but I said he makes every team.
But
he's
for
on
what
a
reason,
Super
though?
team. Because
What did you
he's
say about
LeBron.
Dwayne Wade?
He was unhealthy. He never played up to his standards.
He was on the
He
floor
had
though.
one good season.
He was on the floor though,
2013.
right?
But
He was
they
on the
won,
floor.
though, so it don't matter. They
True,
won.
but he was on
Dwayne
the
Wade
floor.
had one good
Niggas
season.
lost. This team you talking about lost. Brooklyn lost.
No. We talking about super. But Brooklyn didn't have a super team. That's not the argument.
They had James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin
That's a
Durant.
super
What
team.
are you talking about?
That's a super team.
They argue that that's the greatest super team ever.
That's a super team.
What are you talking about?
You talking about in the playoffs?
Yes, they played game one. They always there. They always available game one.
And then what?
It don't matter.
Stop playing.
And all them folks.
Stop playing. Y'all really thought y'all made a good point with that too.
So
It's a
you're-
super
you're-
team if
you're
they
a
all play together.
Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Yeah, so my football, everything else is Los Angeles, hockey, baseball, so on and so forth. My
that
football,
happen?
Kobe Bryant.
That makes sense.
I started watching sports, and I was born in 1991. Kobe drafted in 96. That's when I started watching sports.
Yeah.
So I didn't know no football really until I knew who Kobe was.
That makes
and of course,
sense.
Los Angeles. It wasn't no Los Angeles Chargers and Rams back then.
Yeah,
it
they was all in
It
what,
was Niners,
yeah,
Oakland,
Oakland.
San Francisco Niners, Oakland, and then San Diego Chargers.
You ain't messing with the Bay?
Fuck no. Of course, that's where niggas go. You pick one of the Bay teams. Nobody, for the most part, in Los Angeles was a Chargers fan, which is weird because San Diego's a lot closer than the Bay is.
Yeah.
Like a lot closer.
Y'all be disrespecting the Chargers. That's
Fuck
crazy.
them. But so yeah, when I started watching football, I was like, all right, well, I like what Kobe like.
Yeah. My favorite Eagles team was, man, when they had Vic, they had Deshaun Jackson.
Man, don't even bring that shit
think
up, man.
Macklin-
Chip Kelly, fuck that team.
bro, that team
we
was
had Vic,
nasty.
Shady, Jeremy Macklin, D-Jack.
Jeremy Macklin.
Vince Young was our fucking backup quarterback.
Yes.
We had what's 29 name? Another running back. He was like
McCoy, you said Shady?
we had Shady, who was our starter,
Yeah.
and then there was another running back who was
Sproles, the
yeah.
little nigga.
We had D
Yeah.
Sproles. My nigga,
team
we
was cold.
we had Namni Asamoah. We had Michael
ain't do
Jacob.
nothing.
We were stacked.
They was cold, though.
It was stacked in names, but they ain't do nothing.
We fucking know that.
I'm a Cowboys fan, so that's why I'm
Go on,
letting you
y'all
know
the
that.
worst. Y'all niggas need to stop talking so much.
Hey man, you gotta look me
Win
in my eyes when you disrespect
anything.
me. You gotta look me in my eyes when you disrespect me, Richie.
You know what? I ain't. You know what?
Hey,
the season.
are
It's
you
a whole
a-
season of it.
Are
Don't
you a
worry.
traditional Cowboys fan that think they gonna win every year?
Yeah,
No, you know that.
because all of y'all are. Because all of y'all.
I
are-
don't think that.
All
I
of
don't
you-
think that every year.
Okay, no.
I don't think the Cowboys are gonna win the Super Bowl every year.
You shouldn't think the Cowboys are gonna win any fucking year.
Yeah, y'all got
Seeing
it.
as how they don't win.
That's
Sir,
facts.
let me ask you a question.
Yeah, the last time
Say
y'all
the
won,
year. Just
I
tell me the
think-
year.
Do
When
you
y'all win?
have the
Pac
right
was
to
alive
speak
the
to
last
me
time
right
they
now?
won.
2007,
That's
17.
Crazy.
Pac was alive. That 1995. I was
That's
4 years old.
Crazy, bro.
That's
I
cool.
was
I ain't
a
arguing
4-year-old
that.
kid.
Cartoons. I
I'm
still
just
watch
wondering,
them.
Richie, how much
So
you have the
niggas
right
my
to
age,
talk to me
niggas
right
my
now
age
with
couldn't
this?
even spell football when they won that shit.
We dropped 50 on y'all last year.
Hey, my nigga, last year don't count. See
Oh, it
what's
counted.
happening
Oh,
this
it
year?
counted. You gonna bring up the championship y'all won a couple years ago?
Hell yeah.
Okay,
A couple
then.
years
We dropped
ago.
50 on y'all
They won
last
this
year.
decade at least, but I think they're gonna be better than y'all next season.
They not.
For facts.
They
For
not.
facts.
For what? Look at
Because
your
of y'all
quarterback.
just because y'all
Look at
sent
your
y'all
quarterback.
bet
Look
because y'all just sent. No.
Oh,
They
just take it easy.
their quarterback is better than ours by
Thank
far.
you. So take it
But
easy.
but our receiving
Jalen Hurts
but our
ain't
receiving
not
core
being
but our receiving core is light years ahead of y'all's
Well,
now.
that don't matter if the
We got
quarterback.
If the quarterback
he
can't
gonna
get
get
the
the
ball.
ball. I said Dak Prescott is better than him. I ain't say my nigga is shit. He gonna
the
get the
quarterback
ball
is
to him.
Herschel Walker.
This nigga.
The nigga can't throw the ball. He can run really
Fuck
good.
you, nigga.
He can run really good,
That
nigga.
nigga's a great running back.
He's a great running back,
All
nigga.
right, look.
Did he run for 1,000 last year?
Jalen Hurts gets 3,500 yards.
Running.
Fuck off. he get 3,500 passing yards this season, right between 28 and 32 touchdowns. I'm a stand on him and give him 29 touchdowns.
You gonna put your money on that?
I'll put my money on it. Jalen Hurts gets 29 or 30 touchdowns this
15
season.
passing, 14
3,500. 10 to 12 interceptions because he a fuck up.
Oh, y'all ain't making the playoffs.
600 rushing yards.
He's not getting.
We're not making the playoffs. Did you see our D line?
Weak ass division, they gotta make the playoffs.
The weak ass. All we got to worry about is you loser ass niggas, and y'all leave, and y'all gave Amari Cooper away for nothing.
Let me be clear here. You've been an Eagles fan since Kobe. I've been a Cowboys fan since pimping been pimping. Nigga. I know the history, nigga. Okay, the Eagles and the Redskins have nothing but a good front seven. That's what they've always had. That doesn't mean you niggas gonna win. Your quarterback still is Poochie.
Y'all quarterback don't have nobody to throw it to. Listen,
Dalton Schultz had 800 yards last year. He's gonna hit 1,000. CD Lamb had 11 last year, nigga, on 79 receptions.
Right. So once we don't need to do shit. We got Darius Slay. Once a team decides they're gonna double CD Lamb, what y'all gonna do?
Pass the ball to everybody else.
Come on, my nigga, get real. Who? A white man? You just named a white man.
All right, so since we on this football topic,
He said a white man. Yes,
y'all making the playoffs?
absolutely.
Y'all making the playoffs?
Because we the best of the least. Period.
What-
If nothing else, your quarterback.
What y'all make the playoffs at?
At first, I had us at 12-5.
You smoking fucking
No, that's
heroin.
dead cereal. We swept y'all last year. Y'all may win a game this year. Y'all got to stop eating the Kool-Aid, man. Not drinking it. Y'all got to stop eating it.
Why are you keep talking about last year?
Because it make a difference.
Why you keep talking about last year like y'all had like y'all
Because what do we have
like
to
y'all
go
still
off
got
of,
Amari
Richie,
Cooper?
sir?
Because y'all
What do
still
we
got
have to
Amari
go
Cooper.
off
Like y'all
of?
still got Amari Cooper.
Well, Amari Cooper ain't really.
My
Amari
nigga
Cooper
still,
wasn't that guy.
all right, see,
Amari Cooper wasn't that
I
guy.
hate when niggas do that. So
what,
Amari
tell the
Cooper
truth?
don't matter on this defensive field. Is that what you telling me? When you as a DC
He mattered against Redskins.
Stop that. You as a DC, Amari Cooper don't matter when we play the Cowboys?
Yeah.
All right, my nigga. So
to a certain
don't
degree, but we don't got to double that, nigga. We don't. You said y'all got Darius Slay?
we don't got to double them because we got big play Slay.
Hold on, so that's my point. Let me say this. Darius Slay will take Amari Cooper out of a game. He not taking CD Lamb out of a game.
And Amari Cooper don't play for y'all no more. So when he
that's
take
my
88
point.
out this game,
He not
and y'all
taking
got to
him
throw
out
it
the
to
game.
a white
Do you
man
wanna
all
bet?
game, how you think you gonna fare?
Do you want to bet?
So come on, my nigga.
Hey,
Y'all gonna have to hide CD Lamb from him.
Super Bowl predictions. First of all, I'm a Chiefs fan. Just throwing that out there.
Oh,
We going
He
to
ain't
the
being
Super
real.
Bowl.
Boo.
This nigga ain't being real.
And
either.
y'all ain't going. Y'all not going to the Super
Let
Bowl.
him tell you why he thinks they are. We waiting on you.
Let me hear it, though,
First
G.
of all, we got the greatest quarterback in the NFL. That's number one.
Greatest what?
Quarterback in the NFL. Did y'all see the NFL?
We
top
good.
100?
Just keep going with your points.
Please look. I don't even want to get into that because for them to get that old ass boy that
Number one, you
come
see
on,
that?
he's not even a top 5 quarterback
They
low
did the
key.
number one. They did the top 100 NFL list, and they got Brady at one. They got
Aaron Donald's
Why
never
y'all
two.
mad about that though?
Because Tom Brady's not even the best quarterback in the
Why is
NFL.
Patrick
Why that
Mahomes
nigga win
number
so
8?
much, bro?
No,
listen,
he's
I just
because he's
wanna know.
great.
One thing I
His
like-
greatness does not attribute to him being
Exactly.
what he
That's
is
what I
at
like
this
about
play.
the NBA. When they do the
Yeah.
list, they do the players that are great now going into the season.
Correct.
What I'm saying is, I don't even disagree with y'all, but I'm not mad at it. You can't be mad.
I'm mad at it. I'm fucking mad at it because number one, he damn sure not better than Aaron Donald.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad.
For,
No, he's not.
For,
Aaron
for
Donald should be
damn
number
sure.
one.
By
Aaron
far.
Donald should be
You know what? I feel
the best
different
player.
now. I feel different now because I remember when the NBA did that and they had Kobe at like number 20 or something crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, just out of respect, you still put him top 10, even if you don't.
No,
believe
right.
it. It's
I didn't say Tom Brady shouldn't be
Kobe
number.
the last couple
I'm
years?
saying
Yeah.
you're right, not number one though.
You talking
Yeah.
about Kobe at the last couple years of his career?
It wasn't the last.
Nah,
couple
it
of
No, I'm
years.
asking because I don't remember.
I think in like 2016 they said some crazy
Yeah,
shit
it was.
about
It
Kobe.
was
When did Kobe
disrespectful,
retire?
bro?
19.
No, it wasn't 2016. He retired in 2016. It
Oh,
wasn't
my apologies. Yeah,
2016.
okay, no, my apologies.
It was
Yeah,
like
take it back.
14, 13.
So he was towards the end.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it was.
No, that's
it was
towards the end,
It was
fam. You gotta
when
be real.
I
Kobe
remember.
wasn't Kobe
I
in-
remember
Oh, you're
when.
not understanding what I'm
But
saying.
he's not top 10. You
My
don't put him in
point
there for
is
respect's
Brady-
sake.
So Brady, the best player in the NFL.
No, this is my point.
Brady's not even. The
Brady's
best
won a
quarterback.
championship in the last 2 years, nigga. So at
Brady's
least
not
he
even
would
the
have
best
an
quarterback
argument.
in
At
the
least he
league.
would have an
Okay.
argument at that. Kobe hadn't won no championship in like 7 years.
I'll name you 3 quarterbacks better than Brady.
That's not the whole argument. Though,
The
is what I'm
argument
saying.
is that the NFL should not be just placating because solely based on the fact that it's Tom Brady. We get
That's all it is.
We get
That's all it is.
the who Tom Brady is. We're not arguing that.
So who you saying should be number one?
Aaron
I think
fucking
Mahomes
Donald.
should be number one.
I think you should stop saying that.
This
I'm
nigga
okay with Aaron
care.
Donald. I'm not mad at Aaron Donald, but I'm just
What
saying.
they get
I feel-
Mahomes?
He was number 8. Why is Aaron Rodgers?
That's a great
above
number, bro.
Mahomes? No, it's
Aaron
not.
Rodgers is in front of
Great
Mahomes.
number,
why
bro.
is
He
Aaron
won
Rodgers in
8
front of Mahomes?
championships.
Yeah, because he is.
You said why?
Going into the
This nigga got four MVPs. He's got a Super
Because
Bowl.
we're still
He's got
working
just
on,
as
we're
many
still
as that
working on
nigga.
the honor system.
And he was still a number one.
Because if Tom Brady gonna be number one, then we're still working on the honor system.
Were they the number one seed last year?
Correct.
Bro, this nigga's still doing it, bro. So what? Them niggas he's still rocking, even if it's just in the regular season.
Patrick Mahomes got one ring.
That's my point.
And so Aaron Rodgers
And he
got
got
one
4
ring.
MVPs.
And he's far more
Aaron Rodgers is still. That's what I was arguing on
So
another
Aaron
show.
Rodgers is a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes today.
Nah. I mean, okay, well, look. Season for season, yeah. But like you don't
Today.
you don't pick Aaron Rodgers up. I mean, I'm not losing nothing if I don't get Patrick Mahomes. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
there's no drop off from this.
talking about from Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it's from Patrick Mahomes to Aaron Rodgers. There's no drop
Okay,
off.
I give you that.
It's
but
the only reason you're even saying this with confidence is because he's younger than him.
I was going to say they're the same quarterback technically.
Yeah.
Oh
with
my God.
they're this nigga. You cannot be.
Patrick
real.
Mahomes is a little faster than
Bro,
Aaron
they're
Rodgers.
the same
Bro,
quarterback
you can't get
technically
mad at
with
me
it.
'cause I don't
No,
think they're
you're
the
not
same
being
fucking
realistic.
quarterback.
Patrick
They're not the
Mahomes,
same quarterback. No,
you're right. They're not the same quarterback because Aaron Rodgers is far better in his prime. We're going to see.
So what I was going to say is
Well, I
the
can't
difference
say that.
is Aaron Rodgers has the longevity.
Correct.
He's a proven.
He hasn't even
commodity.
thrown 100 interceptions
2
yet. You
times
know
over,
that,
bro.
right?
You said what?
He hasn't even touched 100 interceptions yet.
Bro, he's
It's
been to
not
4
guaranteed
NFC
that if
championships,
he decides he don't want to play football after this season, he's still outside of 100 interceptions.
I think Aaron Rodgers is incredible, amazing, but I think potential wise, I think Patrick Mahomes. Will
He's one of them
Hey.
niggas that say Patrick Mahomes the greatest quarterback ever already.
All right, now he's taking taking
No, because I know what he's talking about because they do
Niggas-
that
no,
shit.
no,
they
niggas
do
be
that
saying
shit.
that,
Yeah.
though.
So
No cap, niggas be saying it. It's like, no, no, he's not.
fact of the matter is, all Patrick Mahomes got to do is do 12 of these, and he is the greatest quarterback of all time.
Basically, it's the mechanics. It's the things he's able to do. It's the eye test. When you look at Mahomes and you look like, okay, this nigga.
When I look
got
at him, I don't say.
everything.
When I look at him being truthful, I don't look at him and say, "Oh, he's far better than Aaron Rodgers." I don't.
You don't gotta say far better, but I think
He's not better. I don't look at him.
I
and
don't
say
even look
he's
at him and
better.
say
I mean, your lens is jaded. You got to deal with fucking Dak Prescott for the whole season. So.
This ain't got nothing to do with the
It got lots to
Cowboys.
do
I
with
know
it.
football.
I think-
Did you not say I know more football?
No, I never said that.
Okay.
I've never said that.
Patrick
Never
Mahomes.
said that.
Patrick Mahomes is to me the best quarterback in the NFL because he has all the tools that all the
Hold
good
on, you said
quarterbacks.
what?
Patrick Mahomes to me, best quarterback in the NFL
All right.
because he got all the tools that the great quarterbacks have, and he's younger.
Okay, so who do you think the best quarterback is?
In the NFL right now?
And to be real, it's really Lamar Jackson, but whatever.
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
Hey,
I'll go get the.
I respect you, bro. I respect you. Like,
Cash.
nigga, he's the MVP
I'll
of the league.
I'll
the
go
current
get
MVP.
I'll go get Lamar
means he
Jackson's
was-
numbers, and
Bro.
you bring me Patrick Mahomes, and then you tell me why Patrick Mahomes is better because he did what?
So y'all,
Because he had Travis Kelce, and he had Andy Reid as his fucking head coach, and he had Tyreek Hill. He had an amazing defensive line, whatever be the case. He also went to the Super Bowl and got his ass beat. Just to be clear, Lamar Jackson numbers are better than Patrick Mahomes, and it's literally on the fucking number board. He's a better runner. We're not discussing that.
We ain't bringing in mechanics. We talking about overall product of what you did on the field.
Games won, playoff experience, whatever the case. What Patrick Mahomes has is a better team and coach, and that's a fact. No,
And he's a better, and he's a more skilled quarterback.
he is.
And he's a more skilled quarterback.
Now, but
I'm not arguing.
Does he? Does he have the better? Did he have better talent surrounding him? Is all I'm asking.
I'm done. Whenever y'all done, I'm done. I'm ready to move on because I don't have
You
nothing
fuck,
to
all right.
say.
Lamar
Maybe
Jackson.
I'm saying
Lamar Jackson
is
is
a
really
better
that nigga,
quarterback
but Patrick
than
Mahomes.
Hey, look, Lamar Jackson is that nigga. I'm never gonna deny that.
Really that nigga.
But he's not better than Patrick Mahomes.
All right.
I mean, he's just a dark skinned Jalen Hurts. Let's be
No,
clear.
he's not.
Like, they
He's
the same
light years
nigga.
ahead of
They
Jalen
the
Hurts.
same-
Bro.
He's light years
All right.
ahead of my
I'm
quarterback.
I'm gonna tell you what.
It's the same nigga.
You
It's the
motherfucker.
same nigga. Like, come on, it's the same nigga.
Because the
the
disrespect
same.
is
It's the same
insane.
nigga.
He's like, and this is my quarterback. He's light years ahead of my quarterback.
Nah, under no circumstances.
Decision making, literal athletic ability, speed, passing ability. There's unfortunately nothing my quarterback does better than him, and there's not much Mahomes does better than him either. He's
know
more,
why
and
you-
Mahomes
I
is
don't
far
even
more
know why You
accurate.
feel that way? Like
Mahomes is more accurate than him.
that's a lot.
He
though.
got a better deep ball. Of course, Mahomes can throw a ball to the next state.
Can
if
we
possible.
admit that sometimes numbers can be fluctuated and depending on the scenario?
Yeah, but that's why that numbers don't lie to me. Shit is not real. I think numbers do lie to you. If you don't watch these games, numbers will lie to you easily. He just said Westbrook's a stat sheet stuffer. All right, cool. Go watch the game where he did the 20-20-20 thing for Nip, right? He stuffed the stats. You go watch a game where he got 18 rebounds, 36 points, and 12 assists, and they won by 2 points.
Yeah. I would never say
numbers don't lie to me. I mean, numbers lie to me because you have to watch these games. You don't know when that somebody only. I remember Kobe played a game. He missed literally every fucking shot until the last. He hit the game when the shot was a 3-pointer.
Yeah. I would never.
You never even knew when a 3 came.
I never say Westbrook is a stat stuffer. I think he do what he's supposed to do. He's a point guard. He delivers the ball. He distributes the ball. Like, that's ridiculous.
And get the offense going. You get a rebound, you get the offensive motion faster because the man who need the ball got it in his hand already.
So before we get off football, I just want to know your Super Bowl pick.
Okay. All right. Okay. Biasy, of course. I go Eagles and.
Hold on, you for real about Eagles?
I'm biasy. No, okay. In reality, I'm gonna be real, man. The Saints are really scary. Saints are scary. Of course, the defending champions, especially if Odell come back.
Yeah, what's up with Odell?
He's putting it really smart. He got a bigger check if he don't got to do no OTAs. He do private workouts. Yeah. When somebody need him, he got a bigger check versus than somebody saying just come over here.
Yeah, I see him kind of
Yeah. You can look around, see what's going on.
Looking at the Bills, that'd be nasty.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. So, biasy is, from bias, it's the Eagles and the Bills. I'm going to say the Bills regardless. I think all roads go through Buffalo and the Saints.
I ain't mad at that. I don't see the Saints. I mean, I like Jameis a lot because
I don't hate him, and that's the thing. I don't think Jameis is, this all-world quarterback, but I think what they got around him, I think he complemented really well. Yeah. Michael Thomas is back. Kamara healthy. They went and souped that defense up. They went and got Honey Badger. So on and so forth. Already had Marshawn Lattimore.
He's over the hill though.
Fuck off.
He's over the hill. I mean, trust me. He was getting cooked for us.
You changed the defense around a little bit.
I mean, we had to because he was getting cooked. We had to do something, getting his ass fried out there. But I love Honey Badger, but hey, I don't think that makes y'all. On paper it looks good. It's cute. But hey, I got Chiefs, of course, and I ain't even been biased. I just think it's a good pick. Chiefs. I got Chiefs coming out. I think the Rams can go back. I think Aaron Donald didn't just come back just to come back. I think he's coming back to win.
Yeah, they still stacked. They didn't lose much. Of course, Von Miller left. They went and put another body on that D line. Yeah. If Odell come back, whether or not, they still got receivers. Not to, of course, Odell Beckham, but nonetheless. Yeah. So I still think the Rams are super dangerous. I still think Tom Brady. And when they fucking got Julio Jones, I don't know if anybody else knows who Julio Jones is, but don't let him go to Tom Brady's team. Whatever. I think they're top 3 to fucking go to the Super Bowl as well. I just think there's a lot of bullshit going on. I think my team should have got better and fuck.
Yeah, I did. I think I got a little better on the offensive side for sure.
We got really good. It's just, I'm gonna be real. The biggest question is our quarterback. Yeah. If Jalen Hurts ball,
light skin,
nigga, we gonna win every game to the Super Bowl. We not gonna lose a single game.
Now to wrap this up, man. Again, this is the very first episode of PodKash. I gotta lead with something funny.
Yes, sir.
Are you the leader of your group? Are you the leader of your friend group?
Bro, I tell my niggas, knock this nigga the fuck out.
Bro, I be seeing that shit on the internet, bro.
That
shit is so funny.
I'm gonna keep it real. I think I missed the origin of it. Was the origin of it real? Was the girl really asking that?
I don't know how.
Because I don't know if it was, when I seen it, I don't know if it was somebody being sarcastic now.
I really don't know the origin, but I just be seeing it, bro. And
that shit is funny. Did you see the video of the light-skinned nigga that was torturing old boy? They said,
yeah, over the money.
He was telling you.
Everybody, he was friend. Yeah.
Beat his ass again. They said this the group leader we was talking
Man,
about.
I feel like if your friendship has a group leader, that's not a friendship.
That's not a friend group.
I just want to say that.
I've never hung around men who was like, hey, y'all do this type time. I mean, you got a guy who always got a plan for something, or a guy who always got, everybody come with something to the group.
Yeah.
But nobody who was like, hey, you niggas do this. Well, where's the check?
Nah, facts.
Where's the money?
Nah, facts. But hey, man, again, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Much love, bro. This was a pleasure.
My man, absolutely appreciate you having me again.
No problem, man.
My dog.
Yeah, my co-host left, man. I don't know. We'll talk about that later on.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's all your fault. I'm out of here,
what I
too.
do, man.
Now I think about it.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. PodKash.
Yo, pay attention. Them people out to get us, we at risk to their ambition. Cause we were not conditioned for this different way of living. We turning the sheet. This my Arabic explanation. Gotta learn the Kashiff. I inherited dedication. I ain't turning a cheek. I'm a field nigga. Blood on the back of my heels, I'ma still get you. Abruptly clapping my steel, I'ma still hit you. Covering up my tracks in the field, I'm a real nigga. Energy thick in my chest. These politics and these rappers just optimistically guess. I'm the truth like Devin and I don't miss like Steph. I got kids in the heavens with rotten ribs in my flesh. Dropped out the sky like my lineage and share the soul of the prophet. Read the Quran when I seen it, now I'd rather grow my deposit. No record deal, but let's reveal what the rest conceal. Blessed with extra skills just to confess the real.